So in today's video, I am going to make a couple items for my hot cocoa bar, and I'm using these things that I got at the dollar store. This is an empty box, and you get all these little wooden pieces in them. They can be like flowers or little Christmas things, and this one is empty. So I'm going to use it to make a little display for my hot cocoa bar. I'm going to use two little wood blocks, and I'm going to hot glue that on the back of this little empty box because I want to create a little sign and I need it to stand up. So that's how I'm going to make some type of legs for this little box. So I'm going to hold this box upright just to make sure that I'm gluing that little block properly and to make sure it's not leaning forward or anything like that. Now that my little block is all done, I'm just going to go ahead and use some chalk paint, and I'm going to paint the whole thing 2 coats. In a bigger box, just like the one I just used, there was some of these little Christmas ornaments and these little trucks with the trees in it. So what I'm going to do now is take some of these little trucks and I'm going to paint them to match my decor. The paint I'm using is the same paint that I'm using for all the rest of my decor, and this is called Irish Sea, and it's paint by Behr. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint the body of the truck in that color, paint the wheels black, and paint the little trees in green. I didn't have any dark green paint, so I took just some regular green paint and had a little bit of black, and that gave me a really nice hunter green color for my trees, which was what I was looking for. And I made multiples because I'm going to use them in different areas of my house. And now I'm going to take another little wood box with some letters in it this time, and I'm going to pick some letters to spell the word winter. I'm going to align them to just about where I want them, and then I'm going to carefully apply a very tiny bit of hot glue to put them in place. I'm going to place my little truck in the middle. That way it will help me to see if the letters are where I want them. Now I'm going to hot glue the little truck in place in the middle of my little frame. I'm going to take my stain by Benjamin Moore. This color is called Alexandria Beige, and this is my favorite stain. This is a water-based stain and it dries in no time, and I absolutely love it. And I'm just going to lightly brush some of that stain over the wooden letters just to warm them up a little bit. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to make some little frames for your tier tray. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money, and sometimes it's just things that you have laying around the house and it works perfectly. I was looking for a nice farmhouse winter design that I could use to create some of my DIYs, and I came across this one right here, and I fell in love instantly with these SVGs. And these SVGs are made by Brown Cow Creative. Yeah, sorry, that's what it is. So I clicked on that and I researched her shop, and she has a lot of amazing SVGs for all occasions. So if you are like me and you like to create and you're pretty handy with your Cricut machine or Cameo machine or whatnot, you might want to check these out. And also myself, I purchased the whole bundle because I knew I was going to want to use multiple of these, but you can buy them individually as well. So I'm going to show you the one that I'm going to use today. I want to make another little piece for my hot cocoa bar. So I'm going to use the hot cocoa design that she has. She has two of them. I'm going to use this one today. And I'm going to show you a way to make a cute little frame for your hot cocoa bar without a Cricut machine. So all I did is I went and printed one of that design, that hot cocoa design, into the size that I needed it. And now I'm simply going to cut it off, and I'm going to actually apply that to the little box that you see. That little box I purchased at Walmart on discount for $3. So I am going to use it today. I am going to use some Mod Podge, and I'm not putting a lot of Mod Podge. I'm going to spread that as evenly as I can, as I don't want my paper to create any bubbles. So you want to make sure that you wipe it really well and just have it as even as you can. Now I'm going to place my paper on top of my box, and I am going to take some kind of acrylic card and just rub it all on. And this helps you get rid of all the bubbles and any excess glue that might be underneath there. So this gives you a really nice smooth top area. Now I'm just using a little file stick that I have right here close by. You can use a fingernail file or anything like sandpaper, and all I want to do here is get rid of the excess of the paper on the side, but also give it more of a rustic look. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I have made different project with Brown Cow design, but for today I'm showing you this one, and I just want to show you that it is possible to get these SVG file even if you don't have a Cricut machine or anything. You can simply print these beautiful images and do like I did, or put them in picture frame or whatnot, and that all works really well. Now, typically I would use my tier tray, my tree stand tier tray. I wanted to try something different this time, and I went and took a little trip to Winter and found this beauty, and I am going to use this one for my winter decor. How beautiful is this piece? I only paid $35.99 plus tax for this beautiful piece, and I'm going to be using this for multiple things, I'm sure. And now I'm just going to give it a good wipe, and we're going to get started with my hot cocoa bar. I think I want my tray more in the corner area, as it will be easier access to get to my Keurig on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and get this set up this way. It'll be much easier to use. I found these beautiful jars at the thrift store. I have 4 of them on hand, and I filled 2 of them with hot cocoa. One is mint cocoa, the other one is regular hot cocoa, some tea, and of course some mini marshmallows. I'm putting these bottles on the top shelf as I think it will be easier for me to grab them rather than the bottom. I also found these jars at the thrift store. I filled this one up with Hershey Kisses, and this one here has some chocolate spoon, so it's a perfect little added touch of chocolate to your hot cocoa. And I'm just going to place that on the bottom shelf along with these two beautiful mugs that I also grabbed at the thrift store. I'm going to stuff these mugs with some paper towel and some white tissue paper. These mugs will be used for decorative purpose only. I have other mugs that I'm going to use for my bar. I decided to use some of my little truck to put around my mug. I simply used a twine rope and cut it down to size and tied with a knot. I'm also adding two little snowflakes, and they fit right on the edge of my mugs. They are like perfect. And now I'm going to fill the mugs with some of my snowballs. And now I am simply going to put the mugs in my tray. I'm going to add my sugar dish along with this little hot cocoa bar sign that I've used at Christmas time for my tier tray, and I'm going to use it again and again, I'm sure, because it's very versatile. I'm adding the little hot cocoa sign that I just created. Isn't it cute? And it's the perfect size for a hot cocoa bar, of course. And now I'm going to add some of my little trees that I made in a previous video, and I'm also going to put the link to this video in the description box. Adding this cute little white tree to the mix. Another little white tree, and I am going to add a few more snowball here and there. My little winter truck sign, I'm simply going to put it right on top of my Keurig machine. I may not leave it there, I might use it somewhere else, but I'm putting it there for now. And I am going to put my nice white mug on to my Keurig machine and have it ready to go. I'm adding some green tree on the left side of my hot cocoa bar, along with another one of my DIY that I've made, and another little white tree. On the right side of the Keurig, I'm using one of my little stand that I've made. I will put the link to the video on the description box in case you want to make some. Another little green tree, and more of my little DIY tree and white tree as well. I have purchased this mug holder at Wheaton's not that long ago, and I love it because it's the perfect size for my small kitchen. And I'm gonna go ahead and put these two beautiful white mugs. It's got a little speck of black on it, and I really love the pottery look on the bottom of the mugs. And I'm also going to add these two grayish blue mugs to the mix. They also look like pottery mugs. They are very nice, and this will be the finishing touch to my hot cocoa bar. Now, if this was the first time on my channel, thank you for stopping by and watching my video. And if it wasn't, well, again, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really love my winter coffee bar. I love that I'm using something a little bit different than the circle tier tray. This gives you an idea. Sometimes tier trays could be hard to find, especially in my hometown. And if you come across a tray like that, a double layered rectangle tray, go for it. It's beautiful, as you can see. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, guys, please give me the big thumbs up. I want to hear your comments as usual in the comment box. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel and you like what you see, well, it's a perfect time to hit that subscribe button. So until next time, folks, you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.